Hi there guys, this is Broken here with episode 2 of my Pokemon normal type series. If you haven't seen episode 1 yet, be sure to check that out. I'll be putting all these videos into a playlist, so it should be pretty easy for you to find. Speaking of which, I am actually aware that it has been a few weeks since I released the first episode, and if anyone out there has been waiting for this one to drop, I do apologise. As the thumbnail suggests, this episode will be starting with a nice little hunt for a Taillow, which is in every sense of the word still a normal type Pokemon, so I don't really feel like I'm cheating here. And here she is now. Interesting personal fact about Taillow actually, it was my first shiny Pokemon, and also in turn the first normal flying type I used and properly raised instead of just keeping it as a HM slave for fly. And holy shit man, it is very courageous and will take on Skarmory. This little bird's got balls man. No doubt it's gonna lose, but it just don't give a fuck. Like, hats off to Taillow there. I do prefer Taillow over the Pidgey family, which I'm probably going to get hate for. I just find them very overrated, really. I mean, realistically, in an ideal playthrough, I'd prefer to use a dual type fly-in, such as, in this game, Tropius, or if it was Gen 2, like especially Xatu, which is probably my favourite flying type Pokemon in the whole game series. Although, in saying that, like, I haven't really played anything further than Gen 4, so there could be others out there that pique my interest. And we'll just finish off these Magikarps, get Taillow a bit of XP, and we'll probably head down to fight the twins and a couple of trainers that I left behind in the last episode. So if any of you guys watched the first episode, you'll know that I rushed the very end in order to try and keep within my upload time limit, which I initially believed was only 10 minutes, but I've later been informed that it's actually 15, so we shouldn't have that problem again. And we're up against a Lotad and a C-Dot, and that little girl has been really lucky to get that C-Dot on Emerald. So they only have a 1% chance of showing up at this stage in the game, and believe us, I know that all too well, as I spent hours trying to catch one in the past, and I shit you not, it was like more infuriating than trying to get a chansey. Bullet Seed. Actually forgot about Bullet Seed. Hopefully that'll come in handy and give us an edge against the first gym, but no, it won't, because I don't have anything that can learn it. I'm really quite surprised there actually, as I expect Zigzagoon to be able to spit seeds at things. Right, well, just moving up to the north part of Rustboro, help train the new addition to my team here. Yeah, switch back Taillow first. Right. No, Joey, no. Most certainly do not rule. In fact, come to think of it, where the hell did you get a level 9 Machop? Like, I know you can get Makuhitas in Rustboro. I'm sure there's a guy that'll trade you a Makuhita, but I do apologise if the video is lagging at the moment. As I'm watching it now, it seems to be, but hopefully that'll clear up after I render the video and upload it. It could just be my computer running multiple programs causing the delay on my end, or it could unfortunately be a bug on the recording itself, which I really hope it isn't. Either way, it seems to have sorted itself out there now, so we should be alright. Pokemon are tough, eh? Oh look, more Wurmples. Should make a lovely little breakfast for me Taillow. Oh yeah, man. Once we get through this one at least. Oh well, no worms for you today. Looks like you're stuck with eating beetles for the moment. Still, I'm sure they're considered a delicacy in some parts of the world, so who knows, maybe you just got a 5-star meal there. I'll speed things up when I go to heal. Yeah, these two trainers up here, I think we'll take these on one at a time to maximise the XP to just a single Pokemon. And we're starting with youngster Johnson. Shroomis is no match for me. Old Pokemon veteran. Just tail whip them down, one hit kill them. Again, as I mentioned in the last episode, it helps avoid the spores that a shroomish has. Less likely to get poisoned, paralysed, or worst case scenario, sleep. Sand attack. Now that will come in handy. Keeping the tail whip as well, so it'll do well against the Geodudes. And looking back at that, actually, I should probably have switched to the Tailo to take out the Lotadas. That could have done with some XP. We all know Tailo is not going to handle a Geodude at all. Yeah, it's like, good thing I got Sand Attack in time. Oh, man. Stop bringing your defense back up. And stupid fucking floating rock with arms. Still, I suppose it's better than some of the latest things that in Gen 5 and 6, some ridiculous Pokemon like Trubbish. Who makes these things? Rotom? I don't even know what Rotom is, but I've seen it, and Jesus Christ. I apologise for blaspheming if you're that way inclined. Yeah, well, I think we'll take this guy on. As Delboy used to say, he who dares wins, Rodney. He who dares wins. I can't afford to be starting off with the defence, so we'll make him blind first. And then we'll, once again, I can say these are going to take some time. I'll probably speed these up a little bit. Not as fast as I do when I'm grinding or running to the Pokemon Centre, but just so you just don't have to sit and watch Tail Whip Defence Curl, Tail Whip Defence Curl. As I can tell you, it's pretty boring sitting watching it now. Right, that's one down. This gym might not be as hard as expected. I mean, if I can get lucky with the sand attacks, I might just get through this, and third time's the charm here. If I can beat this one, I'm probably going to be okay against Roxanne. I mean, without taking into account that she'll be using level 14s, I believe. Still, at least I've got a tactic of taking them. It's just not going to be very easy. Alright, there we go. Slow and steady wins the race. I'll just grab this Pokeball and Wishma Cave here. So it might come in handy. I considered getting a Wishma, but I've got one on a separate save of Emerald, and I'm raising that one up. I don't want to use two of the same Pokemon, and as what I've got on my other save. Oh shit! Actually, I forgot to pick up Cut. Silly me. Not that I can really use it, but it's going to do better than Tackle, so we'll go grab that. There we go. It's a good idea to get that into a Pokemon very early as well. That can hit the trees after I beat the gym. And pick up a few little items. I'm sure there's a Miracle Seed as well that I can get. And now's the real question. Do I try the gym? I've been okay with Geodude so far, so why not test me luck? He who dares win, man. That's the motto. Although, obviously speaking, since all this gameplay is pre-recorded and I'm simply doing the audio whilst watching it, I already know the outcome of everything, but still, I think it's best to try and ignore that fact and at least try to speak as if I'm seeing this for the first time. Perhaps in later videos I'll start recording them live. Then again, that could cause issues for when I speed up the grinding and run into Pokemon Centre. Well, why don't you let us know if you'd prefer to keep me doing them this way, or if you'd rather I do them live. And well, unfortunately, I'm going to have to stop this in a few moments, because after this Geodude dies, it glitches out, like there's an error in the file and the video just cuts off on its own. And I do sincerely apologise for this happening, but there is no way to fix it, as I've I've already saved the game at a later point. Again, a downside to everything being pre-recorded. And if you guys wanted to know if I beat the gym leader, well, then you're going to have to find out in the next episode. And if you're following this series, then you will see the digital representation of myself next week. And thank you guys for watching, and I hope you have a good day.